this is the lesson for 2B12E on loci. Now loci, or locus, which is a singular, so loci is the plural, is a path followed by an object, and that means if I've got a rule, I normally say it's like a rule that points follow. Then if I've got, for example, a point here, and I wanted to know all of the points that are about 2 centimeters away from it, well, I've got a point here, 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 because I can get 2 centimeters away. Okay, now we're going to do this more accurately in a second, but I'm creating certain shapes depending on these rules for loci. So these rules and shapes that you're about to draw really just follow on from all the construction work you've done so far. So you're going to use rulers, you might need to use a protractor, but you're definitely going to be using compasses. The first example says you've got a point A and a point B, and you need to find the line or the loci of points which are equidistant from A and B. Now that means the same distance from A and B. So you can imagine it's going to be somewhere down the middle. And actually, if you think about what I've got, so there's my line A and B, I'm going to be creating a right angle, so I'm just talking about doing a perpendicular bisector. Okay, to do a very, very quick perpendicular bisector, because you're going to have to create these yourself, just to keep up. Set it over halfway, up and down, arcs on each side. I missed this one, so do it again. And draw. I completely missed, but there's your perpendicular bisector. Don't do it as fast as me. The second example says draw the locus of points that are 2 centimeters from a fixed point. Okay, so very similar to the one I tried to do a second ago, but we'll do it perfectly this time. So if I've got my point here, I need to then measure 2 centimeters with the compass. So I've set it, I'm not going to change it now. Put it in and rotate, getting all of the points. There go a circle that are around that. Now, something it doesn't talk about, but if I'm thinking about points that are less than 2 centimeters away, I'd be shading this part in. So this is less than 2. The circle is exactly 2. And outside here, this is more than 2, obviously. For the questions in exercise 12, question 1 is just creating your ideas of what shapes are going to be made from loci. Normally lots of curves. Number 2, you need to do an angle bisector, which you should have learned earlier. Think about how that relates to the question. Number 3 is just my example that I've done. Number 4 is the first example that I've had a go at. Number 5, have a think about what the question is asking you to do, but it's got to be at least somewhere between the 2 parallel lines. Number 6 and 7 are just the ideas of loci, what shapes or lines are created by certain ideas. And number 8 uses example 1, and you have to do it twice.